Okay, hello, hello. Is the internet back up? Does seem like... It does seem like things are up and running again. Okay, things have been up and running for the last 3 minutes, supposedly. Okay, yeah, for some reason, I don't know why, my internet just went poop. Straight up, just went poopage. Nothing else can be said about it. I didn't realize that it went poop. I realized it came back like a couple minutes ago. That is on me. I was sitting in my router box and just trying to figure out why things aren't working. But obviously it had kicked back in at some stage. So yeah, apologies about that. Can't really do much when you're at the whims of your ISP provider. It just kind of is what it is. Sometimes ISPs will like to be bastards. Yeah, I have no idea why the stream cut off. And I apologize, I didn't even realize that it's been running for the last 4 minutes. I guess I just didn't refresh the pages. And because I just didn't refresh the pages, I just didn't show me that, oh, hey, I have it available. So let's see. Ooh, uplifting aromatic at the start. Alright, we're going back to the Squalor building. A physical attack Bloodblade build. Let's see, what else can we fit in here? As much physical attack burn as we can, I guess. Crimson Bubble tier. So I have double taking damage causes rod buildup. That's actually a lot of rod buildup. I'm not exactly sure if I want that. Jesus Christ. All my so many physical attack ups are just like, hey, you're gonna have rod buildup along with it. Have fun. Let me just double check. Yeah, everything is running. Discord is running. OBS is running just fine as well. Alright, that was really weird. Frickin' internet disease being weird. We'll slap in that physical attack. And then last but not least... You want to slap in another physical attack power, but ideally I would get something with Discover Daggers. I'd love to get Reduvia, because Reduvia's version of Bloodblade is a lot more powerful. Like, infinitely more powerful. I guess I'll just go with this one, and we have a crazy amount of rod buildup. So, let's see now. Let's test the damages. So we have Bloodblade. We'll compare our starting weapon to Reduvia and see how much difference the damage is. So 204 damage per Bloodblade cast itself. Okay. And then we shall give ourselves a Reduvia, because Reduvia's Bloodblade is infinitely better. Also, obviously, has way higher base scaling. Do this, and then Reduvia. 274. Okay, so it's 70 extra damage. But not bad, not bad. Obviously, afterwards, if I was to have Reduvia as well, that we will get huge benefits off of it. Also, I'm starting with 4 uplifting aromatics. I guess having the uplifting aromatic starting relic just gives me a crazy amount. That's a little bit insane. Alright, let's hop back to title menu and go back into online mode. Since I was booted out of online play. Gotta return back to the online mode. Yes, yes. Logging into game servers, please do. Alright, continue. Let's go. Okay, now that we have all of that sorted out. Oh, Lamo, I'm actually in the round table hold with the Reduvia still? In my pocket? Oh my god, I am. That's Oh, I guess because it will save in whatever state I left the round table in, which will have been with Reduvia in this scenario. Right, it's 200 damage per Ash of Warcast. Let me just check. Continuous FP recovery from the blue balancer relic is kinda okay. We have the treasure pot damage, so pots could always do some damage. We have Bloodblade, and we have all the crazy physical attack up. With 4 uplifting, which the 4 uplifting is really nice because I could max out uplifting very early in the run. And just buy some extra pots or whatnot. And then FP or stamina will not be even a problem because I can always just buff my stamina regen. And then the only problem I'd have to worry about is FP. But being Scholar, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, I think that'll make for an interesting run. Okay. When we have the boys ready to go, we'll do that kind of run. For now, though, we'll hop back to the Executor. This is my... Wait, did I not save the... Oh, is this the crit build? No. Oh, is it here? Wait, did I not commit to making a full... I know I wanted to commit to making a full Executor crit page with the double boss relics, but... Let me check. Do the double boss relics stack? Right, attack power, improve, critical hits. So if, let's say, it was red and blue, I think I was working on this one. It just hasn't saved, which is interestingly enough. Oh, right. I remember. I was slapping in depth relics in here. Ah, yes. That would make sense. And it does look like improved critical hits +1 do not stack. So, alright, this one we'll just do... Do I have regular improved critical hits for a blue? No, I do not. So, actually, if I really wanted to be Slybit min-max with this... with this page, I could do... I could do some spicy stuff. So here, let's see my Executor Katana effect. Where is it? Carry skill boost attack, but lowers damage negation while attacking. Okay, there we go. Finally have a reason to have the poison Mothfly at start. I knew that one's gonna come in useful. And then everything else goes back to crit hits. So critical damage here. For a solo run, honestly, stamina recovers HP, and then everything else critical hits along. Oh, I remember why I stopped. I did not have a critical hit green. That is the reason I stopped it. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, let's switch. Let's just go back to the preset. This page was my Miquella's Ring page. There we go. Okay, we have Miquella's Ring page back again. So we'd go for something else. We know we don't have critical hits on green and depth relic, so let's go here. Let's see. First things first, let's slap in that Executor effect. More damage. Okay, don't have a red, and we do have the blue, which is the Poison Moth one. Then for red, we slap in critical hits. Oh, I don't have a second regular critical hit one. Okay, that I can run the Balancer Relic with. There's going to be slightly bit less critical damage overall, but I think this is better because I get the nullifying attacks when damage negation is lowered, which is always active with this relic. And then everything else just goes into critical hits. Alright, that's... Okay, this is my... I think my new... Crit Exec 2.0. I think this is my... So the two... Let's see. So I have two Crit Executors currently. I have this one. which only is focused around critical hits. Only. This one is slight bit less critical hit damage, but I think overall a better build. It gives me more flexibility. So, alright, let's do it. Let's send this page into a solo depth mode. I said solo depth mode. I forgot to switch to 1 player. Send it. Let's see how it plays out. And of course, this time I will remember, if need be, I will alt for a Libra fight as solo executor. Okay, this could be interesting. A Librus. If it's the Everdark Libra, it's even more interesting because only 1 executor is going to spawn. So theoretically, the fight becomes a lot easier when you only have 1 ad to deal with. But we'll see how it all plays out. Alright, so we have crazy amount of crit damage. I don't know if I'll be able to crit Libra that often. I don't even know if Libra is critable. I think Libra is critable. Just gonna have to break his stagger, but we'll see how that how that process plays out. Anyways, having poison mod flight, very nice. I have a very high damaging Ash of War actually. So if I find myself some means of flying poison right now, because obviously poison Mothfly does apply poison on itself, but the big thing with the Ash of War is if you proc it on an enemy that is already poisoned, that's where the real magic happens. We have some bubble boys. Okay, okay, they're red. I'll give it a go. I don't think this will work out that well. Last time I tried to do bubble boys on solo executor, it went to shit. Yeah, this is why I said last time it went to shit. I just get attacked off screen. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna move on. We're not gonna waste our time with the bubble boys. We're just getting out of here. I've learned my lesson. Do not waste time in these places. If you can, just easily one-shot them. Learn my mistake from that solo attempt. Okay, I mean, I lost my level 2 runes. We'll just kill the dog. Yeah, that is a big freaking lesson. Do not commit to a place if you fucked it up. Just get out, find something else to do. I don't even know which other camp I'd like to do. Honestly, all the other camps are just as annoying in regards to the enemies they have. Get guard counter, dude. Give me back my runage. Okay, if we're ignoring bubble boys, which we are, I'm just gonna quickly check this Duchess corpse. Just Kukris and reduce spell of peak cost. Okay. Get out of here. I'm gonna check out the forest boss. See what forest boss is about. Yeah, I'm gonna go up. Going up is a little bit easier because I have the Madness Troll Camp. A Madness Troll Camp should be a lot easier. Oh, perfect. Meow Meow. Okay, Meow Meow was a good fight for solo executor. Okay, that wasn't a successful parry. I greeded for the guard counter. Haha. Okay, guard counter greed. I know Executor's guard counters against Meow Meow are very effective. But yeah, I guess I kind of messed it up. Gotta be a little bit more patient. Now it's a guard. Oh. Okay, so 3 attacks. The 3rd attack is when I can start fitting in a guard counter. Otherwise, the guard counter doesn't come out fast enough, and I just get punished. Okay. I've seen videos of like just executors absolutely making easy work of Meow Meows, so you know I just assume to be relatively easy to do, but I guess I am extremely underestimating this guy. Yeah, that's the one, and afterwards I could go for a guard counter. Okay, nice Ash of War damage. Got the critical in. Good. Huge crit damage. That's actually a crazy amount of crit damage. I think for the rest of this fight, I'm going to transform into wolf mode and use the big wolf finisher to try and fish out another crit. Also, the wall is closing within this area, so I can actually kind of fuck around for a little bit. Which is good. Where's my runes? Okay, I did not get my 3k runes back. Fuck. I guess I should have just tried to keep fighting him. This is what I get for trying to recover the runes. Alright, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Guess there's no point recovering them. There's nothing in there, yep. Okay, transform into Meow Meow. Hit him with the big attack. Okay, big attack did not put him into a stagger. Why did I greed with a charge attack? Why am I greeding? In what realm does it make sense for me to greed? There's no need for me to greed. I can play it slow and calm, and I'm just taking unnecessary risks. This is not gonna give me a lot of levels, I'll tell you that much. Well, then again, it's solo. Maybe it won't be as bad as I'm thinking it will be. That's... Okay, I tried to guard counter from that attack, but it didn't let me guard counter. Anyways, Meow Meow dead. Brute skill attack. Brute attack bar at full HP. Honestly, I'll just grab it. Okay, now I think I'm just gonna run around this solo. We'll do the Madness Camp. We'll do the Madness Camp and the Madness Stroll. But I'm even gonna try to use Poison Mudflight on him. It'll be a lot easier to use Poison Mudfly on this guy than it will be to use on Meow Meow. He's not red, unfortunate, but it's okay. We still need runes, especially because I lost a bunch of runes. Okay, he's poison, and then... Okay, yeah. Okay, I got one shot there. But my theory about Poison Mudflight being pretty good damage tool was correct. I just need to be careful and start switching into Cursed Blade Katana when it gets a bit spicy. Definitely need to be a little bit more careful with how we play. Definitely need my runes back. I'm going to assume my runes are on some fucking ad. Need to be careful with a Frenzy Flame. Okay, I lost my runes for 3k. Or my level 3 runes. Ha, yeah, dude. Going from camp to camp, and if I keep dying like this, it's gonna be annoying. Also, why am I in a black screen? Why am I in a black screen? Hello? Come on, game. Don't make this solo run even more annoying than it can be. Why did it spawn me over here? Okay, it just spawned me so far away from the camp. I don't understand. Hell, apparently my runes are outside. Great. I don't even know if there's a point in retrieving them. I had 0 runes when I died. So I don't think there's even a point in going back for them. I may just leave them and say fuck it. Sorry, soldiers. I really didn't want to aggro you, but the game doesn't really leave me a choice. Spawn me in a terrible side. Great! This time I got one shot by the Frenzy Flame. Oh, amazing, man. Amazing. It's gonna spawn me miles away. Again, bet. I can already see it. Yeah, I don't understand Why is it that when you die close to the edge of the wall, it takes 10 years for the game to spawn you in? Yep, and I spawn here again. Bruh, by the time I'm done with this madness troll, the wall is gonna start closing in. I'm gonna have Night Boss come up. And I guess I'll be doing Night Boss at level 1 or 2 or something stupid like that. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, dude. At least the runes are on the ground. Oh, 1.2k runes, I guess because of the soldier that died, thanks to the madness troll. Is gonna transform here. Use the bonus HP. To my advantage. Okay, purple loot, maybe something good. Guard break, HP loss, charge attacks. Honestly, I could have easily taken the charge attack. That would have been pretty good. But that is something I should have done, and we didn't do it, so it's fine. Anything good in here? Damage negation at full HP. Honestly, I'll grab. And we have more improved critical hit. We do have improved critical hits and merchants, so that is something I'm gonna have to keep an eye on. Save money for merchants. Let's see. Realistically, even if I go to castle now, I'm not gonna make it there in time. So I'm gonna go into the poison ruins, and hopefully the perfumer is in a room with only the bats, and I don't have to worry about the crossbow guy. Because I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I just don't feel like dealing with the crossbow guy, ideally. If I can get away from dealing with him, I'll be happy. I'd rather deal with bats. Okay. Enter. Which layout? Nope. We have the crossbow guy. And not only do I have crossbow guy, the fucking plant laser is being shot at from a terrible angle. Okay, yeah. Crossbow boy. As expected. Crossbow boy. Some things don't change, eh? The real boss fight of the room being annoying. Okay, I don't have my ulti up. Again, ideally, I take care of the crossbow boy. If he's taken care of, I have less to worry about. Okay, great. I'm gonna ult for that run. I'm not gonna play it. I'm just gonna ult for it. There is no fucking reason to continue with that run. That run was not gonna go anywhere. Let's boot the game back up again. If the run had a chance, but like, what? I'm gonna go in the final night boss at level 3 now. The fact that I died at Meow Meow didn't complete Bubble Boys when I started doing Bubble Boys. Damn. Feels bad. Guess my Executor, when it comes to solo play, is still not good enough. Which is unfortunate, I tell you. It's okay, we'll get there slowly one day. Bandai Namco? Damn. Would not have known that this game was made by Bandai Namco if the game didn't tell me. Smiley face. Alright, let's see. How's the pointage? I should not have lost points because it was a solo run. And alt-F4ing in the middle of a solo run doesn't make you lose points. Alright, let's send it again. And I was actually kind of excited to do solo Executor versus Libra. I was really looking forward to it. Alright, solo Executor against unknown boss. Lovely.